Why is a quitclaim deed a bad idea? My name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California, and today I am going to tell you a real-life story of how a quitclaim deed has completely derailed this family's plan. Before I get into that, I want to give you my contact information. You can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do that, or follow along on my social media. I'm at Amanda Rocha Law. So the story is that a married couple had several adult children, and at the end of their life, they decided to put their home into a revocable living trust to avoid probate, and they did so, naming their oldest daughter as their trustee and sole beneficiary of the house. The other kids got other things, and so there was no issue as to who was receiving what. Once the parents passed away, the daughter moved into the house and made it her primary residence, and she's lived there for the last 25 years without any issues. Before her title was changed, she actually, as trustee, filed the requisite documents with the county recorder's office, letting them know that her parents had passed away. And then when she went to transfer the property from the trust to herself, she used a quitclaim deed, which is her big mistake. She didn't know it was a mistake, and it's been now 25 years. She is ready to downsize and move into a smaller house herself. She is elderly, and she went to go sell her house, and the title company is asking for a copy of the trust, but she cannot find the trust, and none of her siblings have a copy of the trust. Her parents obviously passed away, and they don't have a copy. The county recorder's office never gets a copy, and the attorney who created it retired and no longer has a practice, and nobody can figure out what happened to her documents. So at this point, she cannot sell her house. She has to now file something with the probate court asking for instructions from the judge in order to actually figure out how they can sell this house, which is a complete derailment of her plan, because she had already found an all-cash buyer with a very short 7-day closing, and that had to go through. So the moral of the story here is that a quitclaim deed does not transfer title unless it's something that you guaranteed that you have, and a quitclaim deed cannot guarantee that. There are different kinds of deeds that you can use. A quitclaim deed is one of them, a warranty deed is another, and grant deeds are another. Grant deeds are what I use for my clients when I am transferring their property from themselves to their trust. And it's what my clients will use when they are transferring, or their trustee will use when they're transferring title from the trust to themselves. Because a grant deed guarantees that you own the property, or you have a right to own the property that you are transferring. A quitclaim deed literally makes no guarantees that you even own or have anything to do with the property in that document. It's kind of saying to the county recorder, if I have a claim to this property, I'm going to transfer it to X person. But the county recorder doesn't follow up to see if you have a claim to the property. It's the next person. So in this case, it's the title office, and they're doing what they're supposed to do, their due diligence, and making sure that when she did transfer that property, she transferred it properly to the right person. But because there's no copy of that deed doesn't help her, and warranty deeds really aren't something we use in California. So her other option, and the best option, would have been to use a grant deed. If you ever want to use a quitclaim deed, stop and ask yourself, why would you not just fill out a grant deed instead? It doesn't cost any additional money, and it's basically the same format. So if you have questions about this, please drop them below. If this platform allows you to do that, you can follow along on my social media at Amanda Rocha Law, send me a direct message or comment on one of my videos there, or go to my website, www.amandarocalaw.com, and on the contact page, you can schedule a call with me or send your question directly and submit it to me via email. Thank you.